All right, YouTubers, what's popping again? It's your boy Mike, from East New York's finest. What's going on? So this is my haul for today at Columbus. People had some good shit today. It was extremely cloudy, a little wet, and then like within 40 minutes of being in there, it just started getting like extremely slave hot. Like the humidity was crazy, and I think all the rain and the little bit of rain did was just make it worse. I must have got bit by fucking 12 or 14 mosquitoes. The same Mike, same white Mike from Columbus. He was there on Thursday. I got a lot of shit from him, a lot of video game related stuff, and of course I got more today. But of course I got beat to the punch by Jerry and Jerry's Matt. But it was good seeing Matt. I think I saw both Matts today, Jerry Matt and Hospital Matt, as a matter of fact. Which that's old school because for the last God knows how many months, Jerry's Matt, he's been missing in action, so it was good to see him again. So yeah, man, they got some decent games and some handhelds and stuff from Mike, and I got the leftovers. But I'm not gonna complain because it's decent shit. Then I got some stuff from Perry. Then the guy next to Perry has some stuff too. I think I brought some stuff from him either. I mean, no, I think last Sunday I got some stuff from that guy too. I didn't get anything from Perry last week, but Perry had a lot of dope shit this week. So we're gonna go into that, and then as I was leaving, well, get ready to leave. I mean, I still had a long fucking walk from where I was, but this guy he had some stuff. I got some stuff from him as well. So I brought from Perry. I brought from one of Perry's neighbors. I brought from Mike. And I think I brought from a couple other people. I don't know the name. And on the way leaving, I come across Jerry and Jerry's Mad again. But I got something from this one guy, black brother in a wheelchair. It's just easier to describe him. You know what I'm saying? Because he happened to be in a wheelchair and a black dude, and I think he had his nephew and niece with him or whatever. But he had a lot. People brought a lot of comic books off of him. They were very happy with his prices, so I'm pretty sure they got some good shit. I got 2 items from him, which I'm gonna share. So first thing I got, I always forget this guy's name, but the first thing I got was this thing here, which is that glowworm thing that you guys see on that chair. I know these can fetch a pretty penny. I am going to try to clean that up the best as I can. I can actually get around 150 plus for that. I am not going to, well, I'm not going to say what I paid for it. It was like I got it for free. Let's put it that way. And speaking of that, since we're already here, this is stuff I got from that Mike I was telling you about. Same guy brought video game stuff from Thursday. So I got this fat PlayStation 2. He did have another Wii, but I think I got like 3 of them already. I should have just took it because he just sold the console to somebody for $10. Just the actual console, no nothing. I should have just took it too, but I don't need a million Wiis. But I should have took it. But whatever. Then he told me later that he had a gray book bag and he had 2 PlayStation PSP Slims in there, and I was like, fuck. But whatever, man. It just wasn't meant today. But anyway, this is all I got from him. I really don't like saying what I paid for stuff, but I'm gonna say I paid under 3. That's probably the best way to say it. Real quick, you got a PlayStation 2 controller, really good condition. A Nintendo 64 controller. I think there's like 3 or 4 original PS1 controllers in there. And then you have 2 Wii adapters, which I need one to complete one of my Wii's downstairs. And then speaking of Wii, we have Wii Super Mario Brothers, Mario Kart, another Super Mario Wii, Excite Truck, Call of Duty Black Ops, NBA Jam, Resident Evil 4, GoldenEye 007, Tony Hawk. And then over here is the PlayStation. Then you got for the PS3, you got Major League Baseball 2K12, Fight Night Round 3. You got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Gran Turismo 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Defender for the PS2 also. You got SmackDown versus Raw '07. Then you got Street Fighter Anniversary Collection for the PS2. This game right here, I paid $5 for it. I can't remember who I bought it from, but it is a Super Mario Brother and Duck Hunt game. I took it because I have a Nintendo downstairs, and I would like to put it with the Nintendo. And then also, these also came from Mike as well. You have some. I forgot. You got a original Xbox Time Splitters 2 in there. I can't remember what game is right there, but it's not important. Then for the Xbox One, you got Titanfall 2, Shadow of War, I think. Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto 4, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Black Ops, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, Halo 5. And then for the Wii U, I have 2 copies of Smash Brothers. Then I have Super Mario Brothers and and Super Luigi U, Rayman, Nintendo Land, 2 different versions of Scrabble, Scrabble-Knots or something like that. Then you got for the Wii, we also have Mario Kart, and which one is this one? Oh yeah, and another Nintendo Land up there. And then for the PSP, Major League Baseball, Hot Shots Golf. And these 3 games, I don't think I got those from Mike. I got those from somebody, or maybe I did get it from him. I don't remember, but there's cars there. You got Call of Duty Roads to Victory, and then you have Star Wars Battlefront. That may have came from Mike as well, but I don't know. And then moving on to Perry. I always like saying it like that. I get that from Phineas and Ferb. And plus, I had a late uncle that was his middle name, Perry. And I always, growing up, I always loved the name Perry because of my uncle. So I think that's a badass name in a good way. So anyhow, this is the stuff I got from Perry. Anybody ever watch Phineas and Ferb, you know who that is. That's Perry the Platypus. So I got this stuff from Perry. So we got this Spider-Man. I used to get these all the time for like $3 or whatever thrifting. But as of lately, a lot of stuff that you normally see and get, that you don't get no more. This normally always does well. He also had this, which is ironic because if you guys know, I actually got this right here, and it's a cleaner copy. I got this from the dude that I met up on Facebook Marketplace. As you see, it's the same one. Better uniform. I'll just leave that there. Broken leg though. Also got these 2 Transformers. Got this one here. Then you got this truck, which I'm pretty confident I already have a couple of them. Then I got Superman. You got this Spider-Man. We got the the basic version of the Ultimate Warrior here. You got Chris Benoit from the. I like saying Benoit because his name is Chris Benoit. I know a lot of people hate him because of what happened with his wife and son. I wasn't there. I'm going to go ahead and believe that no man, especially a man of his strength and build, would do that to his wife and child. I just don't think so. I'm always going to believe that something else happened to Chris Benoit and his family. I just choose to believe that because I just don't see it. I'm going to leave it as that. But anyway, Chris Jericho used to always call him Benoit. All right, ass clown, Chris Benoit. So that's why I always call him Benoit. But anyhow, that is Jakks Pacific. But he was at first early in the morning he was doing I think $4 or something like that per figure, and then 3 for some price. I forgot. Then later on he started doing 7 for 20. So I took advantage of the second round when I came back around. Then you have this Elite. It's all about the game. You got the Triple H with the mask. Then you got Black Star here. He comes with his hat. Then you got this Spider-Man movie Venom from Spider-Man 3. Then you got this Marvel Universe Thor, Cyclops, Captain. I'm about to say Black Panther, Black Widow. You got this G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. We got Kofi Kingston, also Elite. Then you have this. This is the Mattel Ultraverse Supergirl. I don't know who this is. I just thought he looked back. Actually, it looks like Ares, don't he? This might be Ares. I think it says DC, so that's definitely Ares. Then you got this Toy Biz Flame On, Human Torch. Then you got this Elite Dusty Rhodes. Then you have here yet another. There was a couple of other Ultimate Warriors. I should have grabbed them. Even though they are basics, but Ultimate Warrior and Hulk basics are always money. Or even Macho Man. Certain ones, even basics, you still get anywhere from $10 to $20 depending on the figure. I don't know who the hell she is, but she's elite. Basic. Same thing with this John Cena. I'll probably put them in the same thing. Then you have here this Hulk Hogan. That's elite. Then you got this Robin. This is the not multiverse. What do they call that shit? Whatever the fuck. The Mattel version of Robin. Then you have this Planet Hulk. Then you have my main man. You got Tackleberry from Police Academy. Then you got this Marvel Legends Iron Man. And then you have here yet another universe, Marvel Universe thing. And you have this Spider-Man 3 3/4 version of Rhino. So all that came from Perry. Oh, along with Red Hulk, Vision, and Mr. Fantastic, Boombastic. All that came from Perry. And I think all this was, I think I paid Perry about somewhere around $100 or something for all these. Cause the first deal was like, I don't even remember. Did I get something else from him and I'm forgetting? I feel like I left something or forgot something. I don't know. But no, I think that's everything. I think that's all I got from him. But I think everything was like, I think the second round was, $100. So I gave Perry $100 for all of these, everything here, as far as like from the Spider-Man all the way to these two G1s to all these toys here. All that was $1, along with Superman. It's no secret. That's why even though I always say if I mention a person's name, I would never say a price. But it's no secret. He's giving everybody great deals. So it's not like I got a deal. So being that everybody was getting good deals, that's the only time you ever hear me mention a price I paid somebody that I mentioned their name. Because everybody was getting deals. I mean, he was giving a great price for everything. So, there's no trade secret to, this is why this and that. So that's why I don't mind saying what I gave him. Mike, on the other hand, he gave me a really, really good deal on his stuff. So I'm not going to disclose. I'll just say that I paid under $300 for the video game stuff. Now, Perry's neighbor, I got this stuff from. I got these three. This and this. Along with this. Yes, y'all. This is crazy. So, this other guy was taking too long deciding what he wanted to do with these. I mean, come on. The guy next to Perry was only asking fucking $5 each on these. I mean, come on, man. You got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, I know. Oh, shit. There's 2 Qui-Gon Jinns. That sucks. And then you got Darth Maul. So, whatever. So, you got these 3 at $15. This was $50 for this big thing. 26-inch. Look this up and see what it goes for online. 26-inch Toy Biz thing. This thing is like over $150 all day and better. And this is still on card sealed. So, yeah. This he gave me for $5 because this other kid took all the Legos. I'm just going to add this in the thing. So, I got a whole bunch of Legos and shit. These guys I'm going to do later. But you got all this stuff here. And then this, he charged me $5 for this. He had a whole bunch of the Transformer version of this. I think he had like 5 or 6, and he was only asking $8 each, or no, $10 each. But if you took all of them, he'd do 8. When I went back to the second round, I was thinking about it. They were all sold, so I'm pretty sure whoever bought them, they bought them for $5 each. If they, I'm pretty sure of that. Cause I would have done that too. If you guys hear anything in the background, I'm watching Cops or one of them shows. So if you hear, anyway, get your hands up. So I paid $5 for this. This was $5. That was $5. Those were $5 each. So that's 25 and 50, $75. This one guy had this. This was $5. So I took that. This and this I got from this one dude that does a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. He gave me both of these for 10. I do believe I may need this guy because these colors don't look familiar. And then this is the Marvel Select Ultron. I think it's Marvel Select, or is it? Let me see. 2012. But whatever, still pretty dope. I think it is what you call it. So this was 10. This was 5. And then this stuff here, a guy had a bin. As while he wasn't looking, I was looking through his bin, and I knew the Super Train was complete. I mean, it was all in pieces, but I've had this thing too many times to not know what it is. I mean, it even had the 2 locomotives front, and I just snapped it together. So he only wanted $50 for that tub, and then he had a Ziploc bag with these 2 Switch things in it and these 3 games. And I was like, "What do you guys put in the bag?" And he was like, "Oh, just $10." But sometimes the way people say things, because I kept asking him prices, he just didn't know I was trying to, I was getting stuff together. So sometimes, I think people kind of get a little aggravated at times because I do a lot too. But he's like, "Oh, I only want 10 for the bag." So that was like, So I was like, I don't know what these things go for, but I'm pretty sure these are like a couple of bucks each. They're not $10 each, or I don't even think they're $5. But whatever. I knew I was gonna make my money up on this stuff. So, and this he did for 5. If I, so I'm pretty confident I'll come across the Optimus Prime. This is the G2 Optimus Prime, and I said I was going to start buying some G2 Transformers to go along with my G2 G.I. Joe stuff, since I had the G1 G.I. Joe with G1 Transformers. So, and, find this thing. I mean, it's easier to find the G1 Optimus cab for a really cheap price than finding it with the trailer. So, for $5. So that was 5, that was 10, and this was 50. So he just did everything for $60. I mean, of course, you're like, okay, that's only $5 off. Well, look what you're getting. Unfortunately, this is missing one of these to at least put that in Zord mode, but can't complain, right? You do have the front of it. It's just missing that one piece. And then you got 3 other Zords here. I think that's missing the front. But you got number 1. I think that's 3 and 5. So I think 2 and 3 is missing. No, 2 and 4. I don't know how many complete that. This is also like a Power Ranger car thingamajig. Then you got the smaller one. And this got weight to it. This thing is probably worth about at least $10 to $15. So let's say this is worth $10. At $10 at 60, I'm already at 50. This thing's worth 3 times that alone. That's like another 60, $70. I don't know what the guns go for, but whatever. These are like $5 each. Can't beat that. So this was definitely a good buy. And yeah, so that is just about everything other than these 2 items as I was leaving. So the black handicap dude, I don't know his name, and I don't know if that's a real polite thing to say, but whatever, man. he's happened to be a black older guy, and he happened to be in a fucking wheelchair, so therefore he's a black handicap dude. I mean, when you think of a description, what the fuck he is. I don't know his name. I don't know if Jerry and Jerry's Matt do, but whatever. These were good. This is a graded 8. So you got a Star Wars Mego Cleon graded. And then you got the Penguin here. Not graded, but still in the box. So these 2 were $140. $70 each is what he did on those. He wouldn't do no cheaper than that. So I grabbed that. So I paid 170 for this. I paid under 3 for that. So I'm no 140. So that's about 4 and change right there. And then these were 60. And then that stuff from Perry was another 100. So I spent about 600. I mean, I went there with like $640 something in my pocket, and I left. I came home. This is what I came home with, because I had to pay 2 tolls. I had to pay $2.30, and then 4.45. So this is what I came home with. I don't even have a $20 bill here. So I literally came home with like $22 or something like that in my pocket. I left exactly with $680 or something like that, or $680 or $670. And I put $50 in gas, and then the toll getting there. So you figure another $4.55 toll, and yeah, and then I think I brought like 2 drinks from the same Mexican people or whatever they are, only because they sell that shit for $1, while everybody else in there is selling bottles of water for $2 to $3 and shit, or canned juice or something is like $3. Because the lady that took over Bagel Bums, she wants like $3. She's out her fucking mind. Like, she's definitely like just ridiculous. And then the thing that pisses me off is like they want $2 for fucking bottled water, and then it'd be like the cheap water, like shit never heard of. Like Spring Valley fucking water. Like, what the fuck is Spring Valley water? Like, what? You buy that shit, you get like what, 12 or 26 of them shits for like what, $1.50? What the fuck? Like, you know, it's not even Poland Spring. Like, you want me to, like, it's crazy, man. But anyhow, I know you gotta make it, but goddamn, man, it's just ridiculous. So I gotta wipe all this shit down, then I gotta start bagging and tagging this nonsense. But my videos have been short. Because they just been short. But yeah, man, definitely you could say I spent like maybe $620 or something like that on all this shit, give or take. This is worth about, so that's worth about, all day sold $130 to $160 sold. This guy sells for, he's going for about $150 to $250. So let's just keep it at $150. $150 and $150. That's already $300, and that's just for those 2. I don't know what the Qui-Gon Jinns and the Darth Maul goes for, but I'm pretty confident I should be able to get $10 each on those. This guy, I should be able to get like, I mean, it's graded. I should be able to get like at least 200 on that, maybe 150 on that. So let's say 350 right there. So 350 and 350, I mean 300 is already 650. So basically, you figure on him, and those 2. I mean, those 4 items, I should be able to get my money. I mean, I should be even. So everything else here is profit. Or I could just go on the Nintendo game. I mean, on the Mario games. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 Mario games there. 7 of those Mario games should be at least $150, and that's on the low end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So you figure 7 games. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Money's here. My money's here. I always like to, it's not like I'm trying to talk anybody into whatever. I just like to let people know. So if you guys are in whatever state you're in and you decide to do something like this, you can figure out. It's gonna take a long time before you can really start figuring out your comps. Cause like when I price stuff, I price low end, like what I know I should be able to get for it on the lowest end. So whoever buys it from me as a reseller, they can make money on it. That's how I get through it. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're not gonna always get top dollar for anything. It's gonna be very rare unless you're buying it from a collector. You're never gonna get top dollar. You're not gonna get nowhere near. You won't even be able to spell out top when you're selling to a reseller, because a reseller's got to resell it. And when you sell it to a collector, it's different because you can give a collector a little bit of a deal. They'll be happy. They'll continue buying from you, and at the same time, you just help them build another piece or pieces for their collection. So people love that. And when they see you there and you always have good shit and you give them great prices on stuff, they're always gonna remember that. So with that basically being said, we are done here. Now I gotta start bagging and tagging this, which I could do later because I already bagged and tagged the stuff I got from Fam Eric. And this is my fourth video for the day. Because the first one showing you guys, walking around and shooting the breeze at the market. Then coming back in here and showing you guys the video of the cars I picked up on Facebook Marketplace on Thursday night. And then showing you the deal that I did with Fam Eric yesterday. And then now showing you guys this video. So that's four in one day. That's the first time I've done a video since I was really active with Hot Toys back in 2012, 13-ish. So yeah, y'all. So again, this is all the stuff. I'll give you guys a real quick recap. Let me put my glasses on and stand up because I am extremely tired. So from that guy, I got all this stuff. I got the Super Train, this thing, only with one of the legs though. It's got the whole piece for the shuttle. You got this thing here. You got I think that's Billy from Double Dragon. You got him. You got Ace Duck. You got the Toy Biz 1990s Ghost Rider's Vengeance. I don't know who the hell this guy is. And again, I'm sorry. And I know this is a VR Trooper. I'm sorry again if you guys hear the TV in the background. I'm just too lazy to turn it down. And then of course you got these Zord cars and this one Zord together. Then you got this Optimus's thing here. I'll probably just try to get Optimus online for a cheap price because it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna keep talking about it. Then of course you got this Superman here, and then all this other stuff from Perry. Then Perry's neighbor. And then this the old crippled black dude. I hate saying it like that, but I don't know his name. Then this stuff I got from Mike, the video game stuff. Boom, 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 boom. And on top of that, I also got this from Mike too. Got this iPod, 4 gig, and then you got this 32 gig iPod Touch. Let me open this up. Now this is an 8 gig. This is an 8 gig something in a case for a 32 gig. Should have looked at it more clear, but it doesn't matter anyway. Womp, 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 womp. And again, got some Wii adapters there, which I need. I know I need one of them. And yeah, and then this big bad boy here and all that. So, gotta go, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace out.